My doctor said there was no doubt in his mind when we were ready for a cerclage, that when we were ready, that a cerclage with extra monitoring will work for us. He also thanked us for allowing him to be a part of the beautiful experience it was for him. He said he had never experienced the kind of love Jory and I showed, as well as the love we have for each other. He continued to tell us that he's never met a couple as close and loving as we are, and was honored to share in that with us. He said he'd never seen anyone with the glow I had every time I came into the doctor's office. Even the nurses had mentioned it. He also shared with us that he's still really having a hard time accepting that there was nothing he could have done to prevent it. He was just so sorry, but wanted to let us know that there is a promise for another miracle. We told him of our travel plans, and he agreed that it was a great idea to get away. We scheduled my next appointment in 8 weeks. I should be mid-cycle by then. As we started to walk out into the waiting room, I realized it was full of pregnant women and children and started to tear up. By the time we got out to the parking lot, I fully lost it and collapsed against my car. Jory grabbed me and held me tight while I cried. I then realized everyone in the waiting room could see me through the glass front door and windows. I told Jory I wanted to leave, so he helped me in the car and we left. I've been approved for 6 weeks short-term disability, which thankfully I have that. But it is nowhere near enough time, and I don't know how I'll ever feel able to go back. I pray that Jory gets the job with the video game company. He didn't get it. And they offer him loads of money and excellent health coverage, so I might be able to quit my job and never go back. I haven't even been able to talk to my friends on the phone yet. I've barely managed to talk to my mother, 2 of my brothers, and my father. Talking business or bills to strangers is easier than someone I know. From reading the book the hospital gave us on losing a child, I know it will help to talk to others, but I can't manage a 5-minute simple conversation with family without crying. How am I supposed to talk with anyone other than Jory about Jack without bawling? The only thing going for us here in Arizona is that we don't know many people and don't see anyone except at work. I have no idea how it will be to see my family in person on our way to our escape. I can't manage to ride in a car and see a group of little scouts outside the local market without crying. Or watch TV without constantly flipping the channel every time I see a pregnant woman, baby, or a character named Jack. Even a simple episode of Friends comes across cruel when it's the one where Chandler and Monica get their twins and they name the boy Jack. This is exactly why our trip to the secluded woods of Wyoming sounds so enticing. How will I ever not resend my 2 cousins whose babies will be born shortly after Jack was supposed to be born in January? How will I keep from punching the next person who tells me Jack wasn't meant to live a full life here on Earth, or that it just wasn't meant to be? Or how about those keep asking me, will we be with him again? We'll be with him again one day. How about today? Why not now? I don't know how I'll ever wake up in the morning and not want to cry. I can't imagine a night where I'll go to bed and not replay the entire event over and over in my head until I finally decide to take another sleeping pill just to get some sleep. How will I ever feel so strong enough to be away from Jory for more than 15 minutes at a time? How will my heart ever recover from losing my perfect, precious boy? How will I ever move forward? I'm scared to face the upcoming holidays. Thanksgiving, my 30th birthday, Christmas, his due date January 22nd, not to mention what would have been his first holidays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, his birthday, the anniversary of his death. I can't even think about it right now. The only reasons I get out of bed every day are Jory and my desperate wish to bring home a baby and give them the world. I still miss being pregnant and can only wish we have time for another miracle. I miss you, Jack. I miss you every minute of every day, and I always will. I love you forever, Mommy. Four years later, not a lot has changed. It's easier when I have a job to go to work. I don't work at the same place I am unemployed right now, so obviously I don't work at the same place I did. Every new job, you always have the get to know you conversation. Do you have any kids? And as painful as it is to say, I always have to tell them, yes, my son is Jack. He would be 4 now, but he's in the stars. I started going to support group in August of 2010. I can't seem to get enough support group. It's the only place I feel sane and safe and understood and loved unconditionally. Separate from Jory, of course. I still choose to get out of bed every day for Jory. One day, I'd hope to be able to get out of bed for me. Even better, get out of bed for our child. But until then, I go to support. And hold on for Jory. And for the possibility of becoming a mom again. Most of you dream of seeing angels. I've held one in my arms. My son's name is Jack Kendrick Johnson. He was born August 31st, 2006, and he passed away September 1st, 2006. I hope that you'll remember him forever like I will. I love you, Jack.